right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon. We're back with another episode. Listen, you guys, I didn't really get no sleep last night. I've been reading Roland Martin's new book that we added to the book club, and he actually retweeted us. So we are definitely um uh, doing really, really good. We posted on our Twitter. Let me show y'all really quickly that. Give me a second. Let me pull it up. I'm gonna get some good sleep tonight once I'm off. Okay, we posted on our Twitter about the whole situation with that we're gonna have White Fear as our book club pick in the month of for our first book club pick for the Wiley Book Club. So we tweeted that, and I'm trying to find the tweet, you guys. So y'all bear with me because he had retweeted us. Do we have that tweet here? It's somewhere. Here we go. Hold on. There we go. It's somewhere in here. All right, I got to scroll down. All right, here we go. There we go. I think Roland Martin, he retweeted it. Let me see if I can find it. Because he had retweeted us. I was so happy. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. I'm trying to find it, you guys, where he retweeted it so y'all can see it. Okay, here we go. All right, let me actually screen share so y'all can see. All right, let me go to my Twitter. Let me screen share. When y'all come in the room, thumbs up, you guys. Okay, let me see. Here we go. And I said the first book I'm choosing for the Wiley Book Club is Roland Martin's new book, White Fear. We review each chapter on Members Only Live on the Wiley Show. That's the Wiley Show. And you can see Roland S. Martin. We tweeted the tweet. So we're doing this first book. And let me tell you, I was listening to, and we're definitely going to get into these topics. I was listening to the Audible. And so I'm on chapter 4. And he just laid down. I'm not going to get into the book. I just want y'all to get it. But this man is giving you a history lesson for somebody that, you know what I'm saying, haven't took history in so long, since 2009 to 2008, 2007, back when I was in high school. He lay out a history lesson. And there was some things that I learned, in this book. I didn't know that Ronald Reagan, he coined the whole welfare queen. Now, I heard the term the welfare queen. I didn't know that Ronald Reagan was spreading a rumor that a black woman had different social security numbers, and that she was and that she had calculated was getting so much welfare money. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was by Ronald Reagan. I learned that out of Roland Martin book. So I'm just reading this book, and it's something else that I mean, y'all just get the book. Just get the book. We just get the book. I'm ready to dive in. I'm ready to dive in the book. I'm ready to dive in the book and talk about it now. But y'all just get the book. I'm not gonna dive into it, but it's a good read. And for people that read slow, like, the Audible book is best because you can rewind, you can play back chapter 1, you can play back chapter 2. I did not know that I was going to be so in love with the Audible book. Like, really, I did not know that I was going to be in love with this. So we definitely going to get into that topic. Somebody said Roland be like, he's not even from America. See, can you Miss, can I say something to you? You sound that comment doesn't make any sense. He was born in America. What do you mean he said he's not from America? We're talking about Roland Martin. He was born in Texas. So that makes him an American citizen. Before we get to I just don't want you to repeat that lie like that. Like, whoa. Is you gonna repeat that lie like to say he's not American? He was born in this country. That must be a Tariq Nasheed. Most people lineage is not from this country. if you research the lineage of African American people, you're going back to the motherland. So with that knowledge, with that understanding, don't nobody, unless you Native American, have a lineage that's just in America. You know what I'm saying? Because this wasn't not our homeland. Our homeland, most of speaking about African Americans, is from Africa. So when you have that knowledge and that understanding, you have to have that understanding. And when people come to that, they just not make any sense. And I'm not about to read you, and I would drop the link because we can have this dialogue right now before we get into these topics. Let me drop this link in here. Give me a second. Okay, because I know a lot of people as Tariq Nasheed fans, but even he have family members from Africa or Jamaica or from the Caribbean. So that's not, he's not 100% from this country. Not everybody is African. I agree with you, but it's a big majority of y'all that's watching this show that's African Americans from Africa. All right, or for some part that's black. I'm just saying we go all the way, and you can always tell Tariq Nasheed to come on this show. All right. Well, if you not hopping on the link, but you got a lot of stuff to say about Roland Martin. I'm not understanding that. Okay, sis says she ain't gonna hit the link. I dropped the link. No, not a big majority. Okay. Black is black, whether you're from the U.S., Africa, South America, etc. I agree. I think this topic will trigger people. I don't mind triggering people. We can definitely have that conversation already. All right. So that was going on. So good morning. Good morning. Let's get into our first topic. Let's talk about, what's her name? Tiffany Haddish. So Tiffany Haddish is settling with the young man. Let me see if I can pull it up. Tiffany Haddish reached a settlement with alleged SA victims, accused her and Aries Spears of grooming and M-word them in skits. Neighbors, get in here for this. A few weeks ago, news broke that Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears were hit with a SA lawsuit with two individuals who claimed that they were allegedly groomed by the two when they this computer claimed that they was groomed from the two individuals who claimed that they were allegedly groomed by the two when they were children. Well, it looks like Tiffany wants the case to be left in the past because she reached a deal with the two individuals to block the public from seeing the original document, according to Radar Online. Tiffany and the two accused are suing her, and their spirit reportedly worked out the agreement privately. If you recall, in the suit, a 14-year-old girl and a 7-year-old brother claimed that the two comedians talked them into doing explicit skits. The older sister said when she was 14, when Tiffany allegedly got her to film a subjective video with Tiffany teaching her how to mimic fellatio for the skit. She claimed her younger brother was only 7 when Tiffany brought him in a room when Aries and Tiffany M-word him while filming a Funny or Die video titled Through a P-Word Eyes. The siblings said Tiffany was cool with their mother, and the explicit video featuring the little boy was published online via Funny or Die when he was too young to consent. Both siblings claim they have trauma. The sister said her resulting trauma prevented her from dating because she's scared she will be taken advantage of and lie down a path of false trust like the path that Haddish led her down. The brother placed band-aids over all electronics because he's afraid he's being recorded. I'm not sure that it could be worse, but this was already released to the public, but it's clear Tiffany cut a check. Let me say this. I'm glad that Tiffany cut a check to get the story, to dead this story. I do not believe that she assaulted those young people, did anything like that. I do believe that these people that got these accusers, they're saying that because they get the media up in the frenzy. Because when you say, "Oh, he inappropriate touched me, he M-worded me, he groomed me," they get the media talking. That's good publicity. That get the people talking, and so the public started to turn against Tiffany Haddish. The public started turning to Tiffany. I don't believe that she did it. The reason why she's paying these people is to get the story, to close this story, because it was damaging her career. Potential movie deals. Don't nobody want to get you hired to do a movie and you out here touching kids inappropriately. So so that's what Tiffany is did. She's paid the money so so the story can go away. I do not believe that Tiffany inappropriately, you know what I'm saying, N-word those children. I don't believe that. Now, was the video tasteless? Yes, the video was tasteless, but I don't believe that she abused those children. I believe they're saying this now for a come up, and she cut them a check, so it's a couple of million probably she had to pay to them, and knowing them, they're so greedy, she probably just offered them $75,000 a piece, and they probably took the $75,000 a piece. I don't know the correct amount, but it's something. But it could be up in the millions. I don't even know if Tiffany Haddish got even millions. I don't know. But what I will say is it was wrong for them to record those children or doing a video. And it was definitely wrong for them to do it, to post that on these streets. We should have never seen no video like that. I still haven't laughed. It wasn't no punchline. It was just sad and it was pathetic. It was really, really sad and pathetic. So this is definitely great. So I'm glad that they are getting some money from this situation, because they wanted to get paid. This was their due diligence. They did not want any criminal charges. They wanted some civil charges, because if this was criminally, the police would have been investigated and actually would have arrested Tiffany Haddish. But this wasn't that. Okay, so let's move on from that. I know a lot of people got a whole lot of stuff to say. It was definitely a money grab, and we had definitely dropped the link if you think it was something else. Okay, hold on one second. I'll drop the link. Most of y'all saying that Tiffany Haddish is guilty. I don't believe they're guilty. Okay. Can a criminal still be pursued? Yes. If the DA, if the district attorney feel like it's a case, they still can file criminal charges. Just because you settle in a civil court does not take away that you can't get charged with a criminal case. So we will definitely see about that. But I do believe that this video was not funny. I did not laugh. I would never do a video with children and use in a P word eyes. Like, who make videos like that? That is sad. That is sick to do a video like that. I don't know why would anybody want to get up and just tape a video like that. I'm just not understanding it at all. While he was past the statute of limitations, they couldn't pursue the criminally, so they had to go to the civil right. At least they would be held accountable in some way. I don't know. I don't know if that passed it. I can't speak of that. I would have to talk to a district attorney or an attorney about that. I don't know the statute of limitations on that particular case. So I would definitely check it. And then if it is a statute of limitation, then we need to talk to our lawmakers and tell them, like, hey, we should have laws that, say that we can go after you on any time, any place. Just because it happened 10 years ago, we still can go after you 10 years later. So we would definitely say about that. If it is that, okay, well, I would tell you that we need to talk to our land makers and to make sure that we are definitely doing that. So give me a second. I'm going to let somebody speak on this subject really quickly before we go to our other topic. Somebody else is backstage and they definitely want to say something. So bear with us. Okay, Monique, you live.
Good afternoon, Wiley. Good afternoon, everyone. Wiley, I know you are entitled to your opinion just like everyone else, but I do disagree. Tiffany is wrong and Aries is wrong. Of course, people want to blame it on the mother. Forget that. The mother had her own way or whatever. But if this is considered a money grab, I am all forward. because those children were minors. They deserve whatever amount that they want for them being traumatized, SA'd, humiliated. Now, from what I understand, they have tried the longest to press criminal charges, but the law would not pick it up. So, your next thing is to sue civilly. And they did that and they were successful. Tiffany could have avoided this a long time ago by settling out of court before this even hit the blogs. But thanks to Aries talking about he would a woman that would never give him the time of day with his raccoon looking self. Um, I am thankful that he did talk about Lizzo because then all of this came out and the children were able to get the attention they needed. I want to remind people that the mother is not suing in this case. It's the children, and the daughter has taken over guardianship of her brother. I don't know why people are saying in the comments. Well, I know why, because some people are just ignorant like that and they're not thinking about it. And many have not been in that position that those children are in. I feel as though if people had been put in them situations the children were in, they would think different.
All right. Well, we thank you so very much for your opinion. Child, because her phone was so low. But I hear your point. So we're gonna move on to the hey Tracer Raw TV. Hey, I see you. I see you. I'm gonna move on to the next subject here. Because of course a lot of people got a lot of stuff to say about Tiffany Haddish. So if you do want to say anything about Tiffany Haddish, you're more than welcome to hit the link to say what you want to say about Tiffany Haddish. But I do want to switch gears here and to talk about Erica Banks. Erica Banks definitely went viral on social media right now. They're talking about her on Twitter, on Instagram, and this is what she said and got everybody upset.
Certain type of look. If she don't look how I want her to look physically, I don't want her to come because the look of everything is so important to me. Like if she ain't thick enough, no. Her not did good enough, no. Can't dress, no. Skinny, no. And it's like I don't feel like I'm discriminating. I just want a certain type of look. She could be the sweetest girl I ever met in my life, but if she don't look the part, I don't want her to come. Like that's just not the vibe I'm on. Now she can come to the cookout, she can come to the listening party, but the club, I feel like gotta look a certain way to come. She ain't a certain type of look. If she don't look how I want her to.
Okay. So did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? So everybody was going at her saying that she is skinny shaming, and I never heard that skinny shaming. But anyway, that she's so wrong, that she got a BBL. Why is she doing all this talking? And then it just went all the way left. So what she was talking about is she elaborated on her stance that she said when you go to a club, it's a certain look, it's a certain brand that she have for her brand, and she just want thick girls shaking they butt. But what she further realized that also that she had got a BBL, that she wasn't always a thick girl herself. She got the breasts and the butt and all that stuff done for her body. But that's her preference. You have a preference in this country that whoever you want to have in your inner circle. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I was told that I can't hang out with a certain group of friends because I have a cock eye and it would mess up the inner circle. And so, people would say that I would have other YouTubers and people would say that on there and say, I will not hang out with that type of crowd. I don't hang out with those type of people. It's a certain preference. I remember, when Armond Wiggins was out with his friends, all of it was in shape. They didn't bring the King Pain because I guess King Pain would have messed up the inner circle because he's overweight, he's chunky, he don't have a neck, he got 3 chins. like it would have messed up the inner circle. So it's just, but did I get mad? Did I get upset that, or Armond Wiggins did that? Did I get upset about that? No, because that is his preference. That is his preference of who he want to have his friends or his inner circle and stuff like that. I'm not gonna get upset about it because I'm the type of person. I'm chunky. I'm fluffy. I hang out with some chunky and some fluffy people. I want mine. You could be 300 pounds. You could be 400 pounds. You could be 500 pounds. I hang out with that good crowd because one thing about us, we're gonna eat a good meal. So I appreciate that, but people have their certain preference, and I will always say this, oh, you can't sit with us. We the popular kids. Well, maybe I don't want to sit with the popular kids. I want to sit with the big kids, with the big girls, with the big guys, and eat a good meal. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying right there. And be with the fluffier guys or the fluffier women. I love fluffy women. I really, really love fluffy women. Give me a roly poly snacks. You know what I'm saying? Give me some of that WW chocolate. Miss W snacks. I'm down for it. So I'm just down for it. So that's what I'm saying. So she just have her preference. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. She just have her preference. And that's Erica Banks' preference. And people were just dragging her. They were saying, why every time she's in the media, it's always about some mess. Where's her music at? And I agree. I agree with you on that because where is the music? Like we're talking about this. Okay, I understand this, but where your music at, girl? You are a rapper. You are not a socialite. You are a rapper. So where the music? All right. And so everybody have their preference. And like people was coming at Erica Banks hard. I'm like, that's her prerogative. That's what she have to do. I'm just not understanding. Let me see if I can pull up her tweet of what she said. Let me go to the neighborhood talk. Hold on one second. Where's her tweets? Okay. I do want to read what she said right here. Okay. Erica Banks said, everybody is entitled to their own opinion. I've never been one to convince people of liking mine. My preference of who I club with when it comes to my brand have nothing to do with y'all. Y'all never like me anyway. So why would I care about what y'all think about anything I say? Okay. All right, that was that. And she wrote another tweet here. She said, lastly, I love my skinny and smaller women with a passion. Let's not get it misconstrued. However, when I go to the club, I want thick B's, shaking A everywhere. That's my vibe. There are even skinny women in my music videos, most handpicked by me. So stop it. So she's trying to clear it up because she got some major backlash. Even I go back to Monique. I remember when Monique, when she was coming at the skinny girls, and a lot of the skinny girls didn't like how Monique was coming at her because at one point Monique was taking out for the big girls. You know what I'm saying? She was representing the plus size girls, and so she got a little bit of pushback from some of the skinny girls because she said, "I don't want to hang around no skinny bees," and all type of stuff Monique used to say in her stand up back in the day. But now Monique is slimming down; she becomes skinny herself. So people evolve and people have their preference, and it is what it is. I'm a fan of Erica Banks, and I do, and I don't want to tear up. I don't want to tear up, but I kind of I played in the atmosphere that Erica Banks needed to get the surgery. I played in that atmosphere, and I do not want to tear up, but I played in that atmosphere saying that Erica Banks needed to get surgery and that she needed to get a BBL. Because don't nobody want to see a skinny, flat-chested rapper. So, but that was my preference. I was speaking from my privilege as a black man, as a man, because I have privilege as a man. And I guess she probably saw one of my lives and she decided to get a BBL. Because I did come out and and I don't want this tear to fall out. Woo, I played into that atmosphere and saying that don't nobody want to see a flat-chested rapper. Because when I look at Coi Leray, like she just too skinny. She like a stick. Like don't nobody want to, fantasize of a stick. Men want something to hold on to. Like, I never deal with dudes in the hood. I was in the hood. So I never knew to lick on a stick. Like no. You want something on a stick. I don't see people just licking on a candy cane stick. You want something fluffy. You want something with meat on it. I don't just want to lick on a bone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't. And then the yoni bone, it's just nothing but bone. Like, I want something mushy and gushy and thick and luscious. That fluffy. So that I kind of played into that. I really, really kind of played into that. So I'm just keeping it 100% real. And so I do kind of apologize to Erica Banks pressuring her to get a BBL, but I'm glad she got it, because now I do want to smash that. So now I see that she listens to my advice by dating a rapper that is successful and that are more bigger than her physically. And so she's finally falling into that footsteps, getting a rapper, getting into a publicity relationship, getting her body together. Now I want to smash that. You know what I'm saying? I might hit up in her DM and try to hit that. Who knows? I throw a couple of racks. You know what I'm saying? I throw a couple of racks her way, a couple of quarters her way. So it is what it is. And so when I make these statements, people come at me and they say, Wally is body shaming. It's a preference. When do it come from me having a preference? Most of y'all don't even date guys that is overweight. Most of y'all date slim guys. Like, y'all have a certain type, and it is what it is. Everybody have a preference. But when y'all come on YouTube, y'all pretend like y'all are holier than thou. Y'all say stop doing this, and y'all be all type of y'all penis shame, y'all fat shame, y'all money shame. Like, y'all do a whole bunch of stuff in y'all personal lives, but when y'all come on the internet, y'all try to tell Wiley stop doing this, stop doing this, stop doing this. And most of y'all are single women that's not in a relationship that's saying, Wiley, stop doing this, stop doing that, stop doing that. You have a certain preference of what you like. So I'm just echoing what you want to echo, but you don't have the yoni juice enough to echo it. So I'm just echoing it. Most of y'all have your own preference of what y'all like. It's good guys that y'all pass by every day, but because they're not attractive in the face, y'all don't pay them no mind. So everybody have their own preference, and that's okay. Everybody have their own preference. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. Okay? Now, some of y'all probably dated an overweight guy, but not most of y'all in this chat. She said, I have dated a overweight guy, but you're not with him now. You probably told him to take off his drawers. You probably seen all that smothered fat, sucked up that peen, and he had to probably lift up that stomach to get, you try to do fellatio. You probably have to lift up that stomach and see all them creases and all type of stuff. So let's not, I'm just here just giving my own opinion. You say, oh, I can't deal with that. You gonna get with the slim guys, but that's your preference. So why is it that you can have your preference, but Erica Banks can't have her preference? I just don't understand that. I don't understand that. So I'm just there. I would come on camera right now, but I'm in pain. I literally just got finished reading Roller. I'm on chapter 4 right now. On this book, I need to give me something to eat. My stomach is growling, but I'm really, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to stay on this diet, eat one meal or 2 meals a day, drink plenty of water and stuff like that. But my stomach was kicking over these days, okay? I'm just here. It's what it is, all right? So I'm just saying, I'm just giving my opinion about this whole situation. Y'all all have y'all preference. Y'all all have y'all preference. Like most, y'all have their preference. And speaking of preference, I wish I could play this man clip, but he get mad when people play his clip. But did y'all know 600 Breezy Did I say his name right? Is it 600 Breezy or 300 Breezy? This man said something. He's so attractive, y'all. 600 Breezy or is it 300 Breezy? Y'all let me know. Is it 600 Breezy? Let me type it in here. This man said something. He's just so attractive. But he said, 600 Breezy. That's his name. He did like an interview, and he was doing an interview about trash talk, something like that. And they asked him a question like, do you eat punani? He said, yes, you got to eat punani. You got to eat it. You got to, you got to eat it because that's it. And it was so, and the women was loving it. But previously, he literally posted his ex-girlfriend of saying that she committed the SO, not committed SO, but she committed the S word. And he made it seem like she sent her last text to him and he got dragged for that. But now he's up there speaking about eating the punani and smashing women in the movie theater. And now women was just flaming off him like their yoni was soaking wet, like they were extreme. I saw the comments. These same women was trying to come at his neck when he about the whole girlfriend thing that literally went a total different way when he was talking about eating a punani. And so I would have played the clip, but they get mad when you play their clips. But it's on Instagram. Just type it in 600 Breezy trash talk something, and you will see it. He was talking about it, and I was just in love. I watched that video about 50,000 times. Okay. And this one I want to say, and I want to say this really quickly, and then we're gonna get to our last subject. To his baby mom, I don't feel sorry for her because you laid down with a male whore. You laid down with him. So if he's already showing you the fruits of his labor by not caring and just want to sling this peen, why would you give him some yoni? You should have used some type of protection. So I don't feel sorry for her that she's calling 600 Breezy out because he's not taking care of the triplets. Like, and then the triplets probably not even his. That's a whole nother conversation for another day. But let's just say the triplets are his. You make that decision, so now you got to yet deal with it. It is just very unfortunate. That's why I'll be telling women all the time, y'all, be careful who you lay down with. If a man is out here cheating and out here sleeping with all type of women, he got all these he got all these hoes. What do you think gonna happen to you when you lay down with him and give it to him? So that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying that really quickly. I did reach out to 600 Breezy. Hopefully he reached out to her for an interview. I put in the email that I'll pay him $300,000. I'm trying to see. Oh, did he respond back to the email? Hold on, let me go to the email. Give me a second. Let me see if they respond back. Let me check. Let me check my email. Oh, shut. He respond back. Okay, that's his management. Okay. I don't know why I put $300,000. I haven't got $300,000, but so that'll let you know they do see my email, but they see them dollar signs. Okay. 300,000 because I think Tasha K be paying for interviews too. I said 300,000, and his manager is showing my email. Damn, so they do respond back to my emails. They just don't want to do shit for free. Okay, I get it. I put $300,000 in that email, and they responded back, but I ain't got the $300,000. I just said $300,000. I just went to his booking email. I said I'll book you for $300,000 to do the interview. The team showed didn't respond, and it wasn't even. I sent that email in the wee hours of the night, and they responded back. Wow. But I ain't got the $300,000. Damn. So I don't feel bad. A lot of times these people be paying for these interviews. And before we get to our last subject, because I always wonder, I'm like, why is Boosie always going on DJ Vlad's show? And then somebody told me, they said Wiley, he shares the revenue with his interviews with Boosie. I was like, oh, I don't feel bad no more. Because at one point I used to feel bad. But how these people getting these interviews and I can't coop these interviews? They're paying for these interviews. And let's get to our last subject, Armond Wiggins. Okay. Now he posted on his page, and y'all, I'm not trying to be shady, but this man posted on this page. He said, hey, they played my record in the club. So his people sent me the clip of the video, and the Barb sent it to me. So I'm looking at the clip, and they playing the song, da 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 da, and then the DJ was like, "Last call for alcohol, last call for alcohol." I'm like, wait a minute. So they play your record doing last call for alcohol? This man made it seem like the club was just blasting his music. So I'm like, you paid Brandon Anthony to play your record. I reached out to Brandon Anthony. I said, did Armond Wiggins pay? This is what we do. You got it. He paid us to play his record. Because I'm like, y'all literally paid this man record last. He paid y'all. And then Brandon was like, LOL. Like, y'all paid that. Anytime the DJ was like, last call for alcohol, last call for alcohol, deposit, da, da, da. Like, he dancing like they just played this record because he walked to the club. You begged and plead the people, you paid money. And it's quite sad because he always speak about payola and payola. And then somebody sent me another clip. He want to give money away to people to play his record on Spotify. He said, I'm going to give you $100. Get the streams up on Spotify. If that's not payola, then I don't know what is. That man talk about payola, and he's up there begging and pleading that people give money because he thought because Cardi B shared it on Twitter that it was going to get him thousands, hundreds of thousands of streams on Spotify. It didn't happen. It didn't happen because you are a sharecropper blogger with high HD quality. You got all the top-notch cameras, but you're still considered a sharecropper blogger. I just hope that he understand that and get that through his thick skull. That's what he is to these celebrities. But I don't know if he think that he's on that level. They treat him like a sharecropper. Oh, we're going to share it, but we won't come on your show. He's a sharecropper blogger. And 2, I see Nicki on his show. And 2, I see Cardi B on his show. I will literally retire from YouTube for 24 hours. If I see Nicki on this show, if I see Cardi B on this show, and do a sit-down interview with HD cameras, I will retire from YouTube for 24 hours. Okay? And many people will say, Wiley is hating. I'm not hating. They played his record in the club. I used to be a manager, and I used to manage people in music. I know that you give the DJ some cash to play your records. I'm not dumb. That's what I used to do to get my artist music played in the club. I would give them like $100. Amen. Play the record. You don't want to spin the record. The USB, give them the USB, and they would play the record. Like, it is what it is. And if y'all think that I'm hating, kick rocks. Kick rocks if you think I'm hating. I'm going to give my opinion. That is your opinion. You say that I'm hating, but I'm giving my opinion. Okay? That's what it is, what it is. Okay? Tasha K thought because she bought me a camera that I was going to have loyalty. You have to... No, I'm not going to be a sharecropper blogger because you got to do more than to give me a camera and think that you're going to have loyalty with me. No, with you. No, you got to give me hundreds, 300, 400, 500, $1 million, $2 million to have that some type of loyalty. You're not going to get loyalty from me because you give me an HD camera. That's just not going to happen. A camera that costs $400. I'm worth more than $400. And I have to remind that woman that I have to remind her that you don't own me, sis. I'm not going to be your sharecropper blogger. Okay. So, but I do want to congratulate him. He was in the club. You know, he paid Brandon Anthony some money, probably paid him a booty. Who knows? Probably paid him a booty. Probably paid him a booty because Brandon don't mind smashing the girls. So I'm gonna have to see. I'll have to see. I gotta talk to my spots. Probably paid him a booty. And so you know, the booty bump and all that type of stuff. I don't know. I'm just gonna mind my own business. Probably paid him a booty. Who knows? You know, that stuff goes on in California, booty bump, cocaine, all type of stuff. But I'm just mind my own business because I wasn't there. These are just what the bar sent me, so I don't want to get no lawsuit. I'm gonna just say allegedly prior to booty bump, cocaine and heroin and all type of stuff, liquor. All right. It's my opinion. People say I discredit him. Who cares? It's my opinion. I get discredited on a daily basis. But I'm going to give my opinion. Yeah, that's what I'm just giving my opinion. They sent it to me. I'm blocked on his Twitter. How would I know that he was in a club and it's like, last call for alcohol. At the end of the club, people wasn't even dancing to the record. They were just like, what is this trash? Like, wow, like, but he paid to get his record spin. He paid for it. They didn't do that out of the goodness of their heart to spin that record. You paid them in either booty or cash. All right? So I wasn't there. I was here minding my own business. His supporters sent it to me. Okay? And usually I check the information out for myself. But they sent it to me. I was minding my own business. I was listening to Roland Martin book, White Fear, and I'm getting bombarded with text messages and emails. Not anytime I laugh like Armond Wiggins. Stop it. Ooh, and they sent it to me. They sent it to me, you guys. I just wish that you all can see the type of messages I get. Y'all get mad because I talk about, and it's only a small majority of y'all. That's why in the month of October, we only going to allow members to comment in the chat. We only going to allow members to comment in the chat. So if you're not a member, all that shade, you got to pay to be shady. And then once the show over, you can leave a comment. But some people are already mad about that. I'm going to stop watching your show. You said I ain't going to be able to comment unless I'm a member. Well, if that's my choice. It's my show. Get your own show. You have your own rules. We do it in the month of October. We doing it for only members get the comment and the live chat. We trying something different. If you don't like it, well, I don't know what to tell you. Well, we're going to be put on a good show that you're going to get that membership to comment because we're going to put on a show. But we're doing that to get members. We're doing that to increase our membership. And if we don't increase our membership, then there's an idea that goes back into the bucket. And I'm giving you time. All right. So thank y'all so very much. I'm going to drop the link. I don't know if y'all want to call in. I mean, we're not doing a call in because I am not by my other computer. I'm in my bedroom right now. And I got to go take a shower because I got to eat me something because I am hungry. Only members. When I say only members going to be able. Usually we did the subscriber, but now for the month of October, we're doing members. Tell them don't let the door. It's ridiculous. It's $4.99 about really. It's only $5. And then we have a special guest that's going to be coming on the show. And we're going to be talking for the first time ever. I'm bringing somebody on the show of somebody's boyfriend that I technically slept with. We're going to talk about that. We really going to dive into that. We're going to do that for members only. That I technically slept with. And I technically slept with. I technically slept with. And we're going to definitely dive for it for the first time ever. Let's talk about it. Can you hear me? You got to unmute your mic and you can come on. Can you hear me? Let's talk about it.
Wiley, what's up, Wiley?
Hey, I thought it's somebody else that got a show called Let's Talk About It. I thought that was him. I was about to get on camera and put on my lipstick. Anyway, let me stop.
Why you doing that to Armond? Why you don't just congratulate him?
I congratulate him. I'm just saying, okay, ma'am, if you go to the video, what is the DJ saying over the DJ booth? Last call for alcohol. Did that DJ say that or not? I didn't
say that, but what
last call for alcohol. That means when you hear that signal, that's the end of the night. That's the end of the bar. That's the end of the club scene. That's the end of the night.
But what they got to do with him paying the DJ?
He paid that D. I put my life on this. That DJ did not just, that's Armond because let me spin that record. No, he paid that DJ in booty or cash. What of the other that it happened?
Wiley, you is the best troll ever.
I'm not trolling. I'm just giving my opinion. Like, you heard the video. Look at the comments. People said you begged for that to happen. Look at what the people said when he posted it. A lot of the comments was talking about it like they were dissing it. I didn't just go. Y'all are mad at me because I'm on YouTube talking about it. But y'all not responding to the people that responded to his video on Twitter.
Wiley, you said first, Armond supported sent it to you, and then you came out and said the Barbs sent it to you. I cannot deal with you.
But the Barbs are his supporters or whatever. You know, they have the unicorns. So I'm assuming that if you got the unicorns, that you a Barb.
Yeah.
You know, and they sent it to me, and so I said I was going to talk about it. And so he made it seem like, and it was just a disservice to his subscribers that they play my as though like you stepped to the club and they just spinning your records, bruh. You not Lil Wayne, you not Boosie, you not Lil Kim, you're not Nick. Like, no, you paid to get that song played. And I reached out to Brandon. He responded back. I can't post the message. He told me don't post the messages, but I said, okay, I won't post the messages. But I did reach out because I know, Brandon ain't doing nothing for free. Like, if you an unknown rapper or singer or whatever he's trying to do, auto-tuned out, you gotta pay to get your records played.
I can't deal with you, Wiley. You was out of pocket. I'm glad. Another thing. I'm glad you got out of that Tasha K show. I'm glad you.
I knew I was going to exit from Tasha K when she thought that I was going to be her prostitute for a camera. Yeah, I need the whole. And once Storm told me his full package or what he received from Tasha, I didn't receive none of that, so I can no longer uplift you. I got to go. I got to throw you to the side because you didn't give me the Storm Room package. You just gave me a camera. Those are crumbs. Considered you bought this man mama a bed. You bought him food, clothes, shelter, paid light bill, gas bill, all this stuff. Like, and you didn't do that for me, and I'm handicapped.
That's the reason what made you. That's the reason that made you feel like that. It should have been a bigger reason than that.
No, that's the reason. I keep it secret. Ain't no bigger reason. That's the reason that touched my soul. I said I gotta drop this woman like a bad habit. Cardi B take up everything that she got because it ain't like she was paying my bill. Now, if she was paying my bills, I'd have went to the judge. I said, Your Honor, Tasha K take care of the disabled. I have about 14 disabilities. I'm here. I'm in my wheelchair. Can you please not take her money? This is how she provides for the disabled. But I can't even do that because she only gave me a camera.
Oh my gosh. Shout outs to Wiley. Wiley is the best troll ever, y'all. Y'all got to hate to love Wiley, okay? I ain't gonna hold you. Sometimes I'll be like, Wiley, really though? Come on, cousin. We cannot be doing this. Okay, I call you my cousin, Wiley, child, because I ain't got time for it.
Yes.
Let's talk about it. Shout outs to you, Wiley, okay? All right, I'm out of here.
All right, bye-bye.
All right.
Okay. Oh man, hold on, y'all. Okay, we got one more person back here. Hey, AT2, you live. Can you hear me?
Yo, Wiley. So I thought you were trolling, right? About the whole Armond Wiggins thing. So I went to his video, his last YouTube video, and I did hear them say, last call, you wasn't lying.
He said it. And people get mad that I'm bringing it up. They said last call, you've been in the club. When they say that, that's the end. Club about to end. They closing on the bar. They about to exit left. So that's what it was. Like, he made it seem like they playing a record. He stepped in the club. Are we streaming the record? No, that's false advertisement. You can tell that to all the people that follow you, but you cannot put that past me because I heard it loud and clear. That man said, last call for alcohol.
But Wiley, though, isn't that still an accomplishment that he got his song played in the club?
It's an accomplishment if you want to call it that, yes. But if you say that you so grand and that you this celebrity, you such this superstar, they would have never played Nicki Minaj's record and said, okay, y'all, last call. They would have never done that to disrespect a superstar like that. But he made it seem like they played the record when he stepped into the club. You was there all night. You have to wait to the end of the night to get your song played. Anybody can get their song played in the club if you give the man the cash. It's not hard. Y'all acting like it is hard. It is not hard. You give him $300. Hey, man, play my record. Yeah, play the record.
So you think how much did he pay for them to play his record?
I don't know how he paid for. I can't really speak on that. Anybody, if we got any other my sources, y'all work on that. I don't know. It's either booty or cash. I don't think it's booty because I don't think Brandy would try to smash that when another guy got on. I don't know if it's booty. I don't know. I'm just saying that to make people laugh. But it was cash, probably $100, $200 there. And you say, hey, man, play my record. Here you go, 200 bands. He got the YouTube money. He got the money he's paying for YouTube. So, of course, that ain't $200. Ain't nothing for him compared to what he make on YouTube.
Right,
so
right.
That's what I'm saying. And the only reason why we're bringing it up, because people sent it to me. I would have never seen it because I don't follow him on Twitter. He have me blocked. And sometimes I go on this page to see what he's doing. But sometimes I do a blackout. I don't see it. But people are sending in the email, they're sending the DM. And so I was like, oh, wow, I got to talk about it.
You just had to talk about it, Wiley? You couldn't just avoid it?
I was provoked. When that guy said last call for alcohol, that was a sign to say, okay, talk about it. That was a sign.
You was all like, Wiley, I got to talk about this. That's what you because you know you speak to yourself, right?
I did. I said, I'm in my room. I don't really feel like going to my computer in the living room. I said, I got to talk about it in my bedroom. And that's what I heard. So hopefully, hopefully he get a record deal. I highly doubt it because there's a lot of auto-tuning. His people are not really streaming it like that. He's paying people to stream his music. So you're not popping like that. Who pay their people to just stream my songs? Like, who does that? But he was making fun of Nicki Minaj when Nicki Minaj, Ebony from Black Tea Blogs were, paying people to buy Nicki Minaj record. He made fun of that. But yeah, you are I'll give you $100 if you streaming on Spotify. $100 if we get 100 streams. Like, come on, bruh.
But when you're an independent artist, you have to put yourself out there, and you got to come up with ways to get people.
I get it, but he's grand. He's popping. He shouldn't have to do all this. But what I'm saying is that would be fine if you didn't talk about other artists when they doing it. But yet you got to do it.
Right.
It's hard being out here doing music. Do you know how difficult it is to be an artist now in today's world when there's so much competition for stuff? And people and his followers will say, man, we tired of music. We don't care nothing about this music. They just click on it and don't go back. They're not fans of the music because I don't know. Somebody must have told him that he could really sing, could really rap, and he must really believe that, but he's not going to make it in music.
It's rebranding. That's what he needs, rebranding. Because people don't know him for music.
When you're doing celebrity gossip and you're dissing rappers like Nicki and all these rappers, right? And then you're doing music, your music got to be up there in heavens. It got to be up there. You know what I'm saying? Because you talk so much mess about mainstream artists, and then you releasing stuff, and if it don't hit 100K, it's a flop. Because he even talk about artists that don't hit 100 units in a week, that it's a flop. So you get what you put out there in the atmosphere. And he can't get mad at Wiley. The more you grow, you're going to have more Wileys talking about you. So you can't be mad about little old me. If you want to be a celebrity, it's going to be people to talk about you. I'm just giving him training so when he go in the mainstream and be up there like Tiffany Haddish and get dragged, he got to know how to handle this.
Right, but I do think you giving him promo, just like you gave Tasha promo for her website that you said you didn't pay for.
I did. I give him promo all day, and I told people. I told a homeless man, we was at McDonald's. I said, man, stream this man record, and I'm gonna buy you a burger So I told that homeless man, and he streamed
Wait, did the homeless man have a phone though?
The homeless, you know, they got the Obama phones.
Oh,
And the man
okay.
even said the song is whack. He said, "What is this? Is whack." And I'm like, wow. But that is his prerogative. And then his other friend is so sad. I mean, I seen his best friend, and it's just so sad. He released a record, got 1,000 views. But this man talks so much mess about me, and my videos got more clicks than his record. Got 1,000 views. Like, I don't know who's telling these people to get into music, but music is not for everybody. It's not. It is difficult to get into
Right.
music.
I agree with that. Not everybody should put out a record. Not everybody.
It's not for everybody. And then y'all doing it with so much auto-tuning. No vote, just auto-tuning out. His best friend did it for 1,000 views. And I text Armond. I said, Armond, when are you going to post your friend music? He's out there. He's struggling to get to 2,000 views on and not even hit it. And he ignored my message. And I said, you know what? I'm going to help the best friend. I'm going to talk about it. So maybe about 3 folks can go over there and listen. I listen to the record and I can understand why it's trash. Auto-tune out. I don't know who told y'all to do auto-tune. You got to do it. Even when T-Pain did auto-tuning, it was okay. It was good records, even though it was auto-tuned out. But a lot of these people just doing auto-tuning just get with the today's time, and they're not sounding like nothing. I'm just giving my honest opinion. I'm sorry. This is my experience. But make sure y'all go to his best friend. Y'all stream that record because it only got 1,000 views over there. I'm like, what in the world going on? See, I'm not trying to release a record. If I do, it's going to be something that I like to do. It's not going to be auto-tune. It's going to be vocals. And when I want to release, I'll release it just for fun. I'm not going to put no big budget. I'm going to just do it for fun. Put it in my videos. Do a parody or something like that. I may even do a video about Tasha K, about her lawsuit. I may do a song about it. If we got any songwriters, I may want to do a record about Tasha K. How she tried to buy me with a camera. You can't buy me with a camera. And
she tried to prostitute you, like you said.
She tried to, but it just did not work.
She thought you was a cheap hoe.
I was hustling on that corner. Then one day I was talking to the other hoes. I said, listen. And then Storm got all this. And I said, I'm done with this. I packed my bags and I said, I'm done with Tasha K. And I moved on with my life.
You would trip, Wiley, but I'm gonna let you go. I know you say you wanted to get your day started and stuff like that, but thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
No problem. All right, y'all. It was really, really great. We've been on here for an hour. I said, let me go live before I go to work, because I know once I go to work, sometimes I'll be tired. Y'all got a video yesterday. Can y'all please stream the video? Y'all already know people gonna diss me and talk about me because we talked about these people. Y'all understand they're gonna say these words: Wiley jealous, Wiley a hater, Wiley can't talk, he's overweight, he can't talk, he walks with a limp, he can't talk because his eye is crossed. Y'all already know it's the same old stuff. They're gonna come really, really hard because I'm telling the truth. But to Armond Wiggins' best friend, you got more clicks and views when you were talking about Wiley, but yet you did a record. Tasha K didn't stream your record, didn't share your record, nor did Armond Wiggins stream your record. None of them did not stream your record. They did not stream your record. And I already know I'm going to get flamed, but I reached out to Brandon Anthony and stuff like that. This is what it is. I did my due diligence. I'm going to mind my business. I'm going to go and eat me an amazing meal. I got to go to work. And yes, I do work. I don't mind working. I don't have to work because the last YouTube was quite kind of good. So we're going to have to keep up with that nonstop content. Like, you really can make nice coins on YouTube. You post nonstop on YouTube, you can make some good coins on YouTube. That was the biggest check I've gotten from YouTube. I'm not going to tell you all the amount because I ain't got it. Because I ain't got it. It was the biggest check, but it's not big enough for me to retire from my job. But it was one of the biggest checks I got from YouTube. It was not mad. Yeah, you literally was not minding your business. I was minding my own business, you guys. I was, if we can't talk about because you don't have any music out. I'm gonna put out a song. Oh, I got a good idea for a song. If we have any songwriters in the chat, serious producers and songwriters, I have a song idea. I already got the concept, and it's gonna be so funny, so entertaining. And this song has been on my heart to sing. I've been singing a little bit of it, but I'm not gonna give y'all the title because I don't want nobody to steal the idea. But we definitely come out with a record, okay? We'll definitely come out with a record. While you are acting up, you know it. We definitely will come out with a record. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so very much. Do not forget, I need you all to go get White Fear, the book, because let me post that. Let me show y'all. That's the book that we are reading. Damn, it's almost time for work. Should have called off. I can't do it. I ain't gonna better get my bonus. Okay, the name of the book is White Fear. All right. And I'm already on chapter 4, so I'm gonna reread it again. Like do chapter 1 to chapter 4 until y'all get caught up. All right. So yes, White Fear. Thank you so very much to the producers. Yes, that's the book that we're doing. White Fear is written by Roland Martin, and it's so good. I'm telling y'all, I don't like to read this type of material, and let me stop. But yeah. They said, don't call and get you. I'm getting my money. They said you get all your YouTube check. Now you call it. Oh man. No, I'm not calling off. I'm about to go give me something to eat though. I'm gonna go and give me something to eat. I'm breaking my diet. It's gonna be like my little cheat day because I did not throw out the salmon or nothing. I was gonna the broccoli and stuff. Child, I'm just gonna go and grab me something real quick and drink my water and burn it out. Thank you. Somebody else. Okay. Let me see what y'all saying in here. All right. Thank y'all so very much. This was fun. Make sure y'all subscribe. Click that subscribe button. They said no cheat day. Oh man. Yes. Okay. Oh, here come the trolls. Okay. Yeah, the Fiji water is definitely better tasting. I had some of the Fiji water. I was drinking. Was it the Fiji water? It's some type of water with the plus sign. That water is good. Broccoli is not real food. Okay. Yeah, you can definitely check out a preview of me on my reality show. Thank you so much, Tasha. It's definitely we still tape. We out here working. And I was so glad they posted out there because they just showed that the Wiley Show is out here working. I just don't talk about the stuff that I do because a lot of stuff you can't talk about. You know what I'm saying? So once a clip of it came out, y'all can see that clip and make sure y'all go run them numbers up. Thank you so very much. Okay. I will see y'all later. Thank y'all. Make sure you subscribe. Thank you so very much. Also, I want to send a special shout out to the producers for coming and watch us early this morning. Y'all was there. So thank y'all so very much. And we will see y'all in the next episode. Peace.